Why would a righteous, loving God, loving Father, give you a white suit, a crisp, clean white suit while you're wallowing in the mud, dancing, playing, backstroking in that joint, snorkeling in it? Wow, doesn't make any sense. Hey, yo, this is Donovan Anderson, founder of 30 Mighty Man Ministries, also the founder of Clean, the tools to achieve sexual integrity for the Christian man. I'm going to get into this thing a little bit about purpose again. So like I told you earlier, that without self-control in this area of your life with sexual integrity, like, your purpose will always elude you, okay? I'm kind of just going to go a little bit deeper with this analogy. So like, when you're in sin, the analogy that we use is like you're in the mud. Like, think about the prodigal son parable, where literally the prodigal son leaves the father's house, is out in the world doing whatever he chooses to do. And he ends up eventually, because of family, ends up in a pig pen sharing food with the pigs. That is where sin leads you. That is the mud. The prodigal son had to come to his senses before he can go back and really journey back to the father's house. And when you're in sin, like, you're in the mud, literally, like you're in mud. You may think the mud is water. You may call it water. You may call it fresh springs, Poland Springs. You may call it that, but it's mud, yo. And if you understand what mud is a mixture of all kinds of things, depending on where you may find yourself. Your purpose is not going to be given to you while you're in the mud. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, and think about your purpose as a clean white suit. At least it comes with one. Why would a righteous, loving God, loving Father, give you a white suit, a crisp, clean white suit while you're wallowing in the mud, dancing, playing, backstroking in that joint, snorkeling in it? Wow, doesn't make any sense. You have to first remove yourself from the mud. Part of what clean is about is getting you clean. There's some intentionality that you have to actually get yourself out of the mud. But our job is to help you get out of the mud and to help wash you down. So your vessel is now prepared for what God has for you. Getting you out the mud is not what God has for you. God doesn't want you in the mud in the first place. His purpose for you was not to get out of mud. We're in the mud because of sin. Right? He has a greater purpose for us. But getting out of the mud, he'll help us get out of the mud. He'll be there for us, but that's not our purpose to get out of the mud. He actually will turn your going into the mud into a testimony. He'll turn shame into glory. He'll do that as well. But your purpose will elude you, because how can he give you your purpose and what he designed, what he put in your heart that truly is yours, a plate that no one else can eat off of but you, that he has waiting for only you, that he designed and fashioned specifically for you and all of your gifts? How can you get that if you live in the mud, if you live in disobedience? It can't happen. So again, clean is part of that process. It's not the only step, but we provide you the tools that help you to walk that process out. So again, link in the chat to link with us to learn more about it. Prayerfully, the people who need it, God gets this to them so that they can reach out to us. Again, man, as always, man, like, it's not for me to be seen, but for you to be encouraged. To God be the glory, our only King, Jesus Christ.